Goodness gracious. Great balls of attempted vehicular manslaughter. The curtains close, the show is over, and it's our very first ever Great Balls of Fire. And it took me about a week and a half after the show had aired to finally see the thing. So, we're here. First off, I will introduce Mr. Craven Gaming. Craven.
Hi, I'm here.
And Miss Lady Fortune.
Hello, hello.
First off, did you guys enjoy the pay-per-view?
You wanna what? Yes? But despite from a few things that I always nitpick with when it comes to a lot of the wrestlings.
Yeah, I thought that it was, pretty decent. A pretty decent first outing.
It was pretty okay.
Yeah, for like their first show ever, by the way, they said that like 7 fucking times.
This is the very first ever Great Balls of Fire. By the way, what culture we're drinking for every great balls and fire?
Oh god, I'm sorry.
They are immortal, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So, we have the
definitely
matches
very
in
good.
fucked up order.
This is exactly the order it came out in, actually. 1 through 9 is the exact order.
Well, yeah, like, now that you're looking at it on the wiki...
Yeah.
Because they redo it.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
You're a twat. I'm looking at my fucking WordPad document.
I've been called worse.
Okay, so... we're going to start off with the kickoff match. I didn't actually get to see the kickoff match and didn't know the results until they showed it on the replay.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Neville versus Akira Tozawa. So, what were the highlights?
Neville essentially ate him alive for most of the match. Akira had like a brief moment of like Oz or Haas, whatever they are.
He did a ha.
Followed by another ha, then a few more ha's.
Because he's Japanese, you see.
Ah.
I don't know if they mentioned that. They're trying to be really, really subtle with his ethnicity, which I like.
Right, like they do with Jinder Mahal, and every time like a word with an A in it comes up.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it wasn't really a good finish, though. I'd say that.
It was a weird finish. Oh.
Yeah,
Yo, hello there, Fortune. What's up? We wave syncing now?
I was waiting for you guys to finish.
No, we wave syncing now. We said the same thing.
Okay, that's a little strange.
That is. So yeah, no, go ahead.
that was about it.
No, I was talking to Fortune.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 people here. Address.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Fortune can speak now. It's her turn. She has the fucking talking stick.
I thought Titus O'Neil was going to be more involved in the match, but apparently not.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I kind of found it was surprising that Neville retained, even though like it felt like Akira had the match won.
No.
During the comeback.
No. We're talking about Neville.
And then Neville kicked out. I'm like, oh crap, no.
Yeah, we're talking about Neville. This guy's not gonna lose his title to somebody managed by Titus O'Neil.
Which he dipped, by the way.
Yeah, and then like Tozawa goes back and he's like, "You saw what happened. You get me rematch."
No, I'm talking like he actually left Titus now.
Oh, did he?
Yep, he fucking dipped Titus.
Oh shit, good.
Oh, that's because Titus threw the towel on him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So good job, Titus. You fucked up. You're an idiot. Go play golf.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Apollo Crews, if you're listening, fucking do the same thing. Jump ship like the first white bitch off the Titanic, dude.
So, next match?
Next match is our inaugural contest. Shout out to OSW Reviews. Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt.
I'm not going to be the first to speak for this one.
This was like, what the fuck match.
This was good. I thought that the match was really good.
I don't like the ending.
Okay, we mentioned the ending. Hi, here I am. Okay. Man, do I hate dirty endings.
You hate dirty endings, but it does set up Bray as kind of a smart dude.
Not really, no.
He's a heel.
The heels need to
Taken.
fucking go away. There's too many of them.
That
But-
I'll give you.
But at the same time, White's supposed to be a supernatural heel.
He's
So-
a god. Oh god, they're doing a god angle,
But
which can
for some
only-
reason, yeah, which can only be interesting, but at the same time, God is going after the demon next instead of going after a championship, like someone else is, but I don't know.
Look,
That's
this
okay.
is going to end with Finn Balor joining the Wyatt family. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt, the God and the Demon, team up to take on Shawn Michaels and God himself at SummerSlam.
Uh-huh.
Or Sean dressed as God, because he did that once.
Yeah, he did. That was interesting.
Anyways, some to the eye. Sister, you know.
And Bray Wyatt wins. So none of us really called that. I didn't think that this feud was going to go past this pay-per-view, and it didn't.
Well, it only went up to Raw and did that bit.
And I guess, like, they just gave Bray a clean win over Rollins. So I don't know what
Yep.
their plan is for Bray, because now he's fighting
Cleanish.
Balor. What?
Clean-ish.
They gave him cleanest win on Raw
Well,
over
yeah.
Rollins. And now Bray's going after Balor, while Rollins is going after Miz.
Which,
I will say, though... Sorry.
No, I just go ahead.
When I was watching What Culture, Plumpy.
Yeah.
Plumpy said something that I definitely agree with, is you guys always complained and whined when, like, Bray Wyatt never won, but when he wins, you still whine and complain that he won. Like, make up your mind, what do you want? Do you want him to win or do you want him to lose?
No, here's the thing, and like, man, fuck Plumpy. So,
I wouldn't.
no, neither would I. I'm more of a Simon guy,
Yeah, I would. Okay.
right?
Actually, no, he would fuck me.
He would. He would bench press on your ass.
Yeah, that man is ripped. Okay.
Sorry. We digress. We don't have a problem with Bray winning or losing. Actually, we have a problem with Bray losing, but we don't have a problem with Bray winning. The problem that we have is, what are your plans for Bray? If you're
And
going
how-
to give
like-
him a win over a previous champion like Rollins, who
Make
had
it a
such
clean
an
win.
amazing one, either make it a clean win, or build Bray up to do something. How many assholes we got aboard this ship anyhow?
Apparently a whole room full.
Fucking right we do. We're moving on.
Yep.
Squash match. Actually, I can't even say that now.
Pig Cass versus a lifeless, like, cardboard cutout representation of Enzo Amore.
Yo, Enzo tried, man.
Yeah, he at least tried.
He really did, but he got Sami Zayn super quick.
Yep. He got ate
Yeah.
alive.
And swallowed and spit out.
And then ate again.
That being said, Enzo's fucking promo.
Enzo's promo was the
Yeah.
best. I wanted to mention that to you, but you didn't watch it yet. I'm like, oh, it was such a good fucking promo.
Like, the minute that he started his promo, I'm like, this is what Craven meant. This is what he meant by, there's a great promo in this thing.
That
It
that
has
is exactly
to be
what I
Enzo.
meant. That is exact. I'm like, that promo was like just jaw-droppingly like. I want to applaud my TV.
And it goes to show that the crowd is behind Enzo without Cass.
Yeah.
Now,
But at
that
the
being
time,
said, you have to book this right?
Yep.
And we did.
And we did. It's good that Cass won. It's good that Cass won clean. It's good that Cass won in a squash match.
Yep.
Because here's the thing about Enzo. He fucking loses.
Yeah.
He gets the shit kicked out of him, then he tags in Cass, and then Cass goes fucking apeshit and wins the match for them.
Pretty much. Cass did most of the work.
So now Enzo is like, no, I'm a certified G, I can beat Cass, and he can't. Now, this is what happens. Enzo fucking goes the distance. He fucking Rocky trains. He goes back to the Bronx. Right? Like, we see vignettes of him going back to the Bronx, and he's like, yo, guys, I need to beat this guy. Like, look at him. He's 7 foot tall. You can't teach that.
He's 6'10".
He's
7 foot with the shoes.
He's 6'10", but with the shoes, fuck it. Either way, you can't teach that. But you know what you can teach? You can teach me.
And yet they're not going that route. They're going a different route.
I think they still got time. They can pull this actually past SummerSlam.
If done right.
If done right, they could pull this past SummerSlam. And then, first off, I would have Rollins lose to The Miz.
You're 13 shades wrong.
Just by shenanigans, obviously. And then I would have, like, Enzo go after The Miz afterwards. Dude, an Enzo Amore, The Miz promo. Two of the best mic users in the WWE, hands down, going after each other.
You really think The Miz is that good on the mic?
I really do.
You really think they would give Enzo a title shot?
Dude, if you saw him go over Big Cass, would you not be like, holy shit, this guy might do something?
But I'm guessing you don't know what's happening on Raw right now, though, with the storyline.
I don't know right now, no.
Because since now that you're caught up, they brought in Big Show to go after Cass now. Enzo's in Big Show's corner, and Big Show's going after Cass.
Perfectly fine. Have Big Show be Enzo Amore's Mickey. Right? Like, he's like, Big Show gets beaten by Cass, right? Like, that's it. He's like, you have both of them go after Cass, but Cass still wins. And Big Show's like, I can't beat him, but I can teach you to beat him. And then that's how you do this. You build Enzo up as this
Rocky character.
As Rocky with attitude.
Interesting concept, but whether or not they would go for it is a different story.
Tell us how you would book it in the comments section down below. That being said, Cass won. Everybody said Cass would win. Neo went against everybody, and even he thought Cass would win. I apologize, by the way. I'm just getting over a sickness, so... if you hear me sniffle and shit, that's why. Shut up. Next match is...
the 30-minute Iron Man match.
Yes, Cesaro Sheamus versus the Hardys.
I thought they came close. The Hardys, at least. At the end.
They came pretty damn close. And in fact, this was probably the most perfectly booked match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's match of the night, but I would say it's the most perfectly booked match. 17 seconds in, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Like... Brogue kick, pin, done.
One fall down, yep.
I will say, though, I love how they did that, though.
Yeah.
Like, just the fucking sneak, and then just Brogue kick. I'm like, that dick? But I liked, it was good. It was just so smooth, if anything.
It really was. I thought that was fucking crazy.
No, it was a pretty. Yeah, it was a really good match for 30 minutes. Like it wasn't like sleepy kind of at any point.
Sorry, just busy tweeting the terrible Warriors. You know, we're. Yeah, no, I'm just fucking talking with them on Twitter. So, this was a really good match. I really don't have much to say about this match.
Let's just say Matt got busted wide open.
Matt's everything got everything. You could say he was battered. You could say he was busted.
He wasn't broken though.
Ah, you said the magic word!
Except he admitted it on the following Monday. Which, I love how they were teasing it. It was great.
Yeah. They were doing it beforehand with the Usos where they said they were obsolete. And I'm like, this is really, really good, because you're doing it without infringing the copyright.
Yeah.
So it was really fun. Cesaro and Sheamus win.
Yep.
Because fucking duh.
One more second, that's all we needed.
One more second. It was 1, 2, and the buzzer went off. And I'm like, that was so well planned. And that was with Jeff's back to the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, can we mention a couple of the unclean sections of this match?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay, let's get the very obvious one. Matt Hardy should have been disqualified.
Yes, he fucking should have.
But then again, that's been happening in every single tag team match he's been in lately. Shoot him.
Actually, that's been with any time that they've been attacking on the ropes and the ref goes to a 5 count. He'll get to 4 and then he'll separate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't fucking count then if you're just gonna separate them.
Or he'll get to 4, be like, come on, Matt, please stop, and then try to separate them. It's like, no, you say 5, you call the disqualification, and move on.
Right.
Anyways,
and
aside
Matt
from
didn't
that,
even just stick around for a 5. He stuck around for a perfect 10.
Yeah. Anyways. And then fucking Jeff getting his shoulders clearly off the fucking mat.
I was fucked off the fact that, he pinned him after Jeff went for a Swanton bomb.
Yeah.
How could Jeff not have kicked out of that? He wasn't even hit by a move. He hit the move.
Yeah. That too, but, I'm talking before that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but,
Actually, no, that was where they got the 3 count.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jeff was, frantically, essentially popping his shoulder off, both of his shoulders off the mat. And the rest nope.
Oh, don't talk to me about popping your shoulder. I just got horrible flashbacks to one of the matches later on.
Oh, that was such a good... okay. Mm.
Oh, my God.
Actually, it's the next match.
I would
ruin
her.
It's the next match.
Oh, I would ruin her.
The next match.
Okay, so by the way, I was the only one that called Cesaro and Sheamus, so I hope after that match you guys got fucking scared.
But here's the thing. And this is that moment where I kick myself so hard in the screw.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still would have lost by 1 in the overall points. By the way, 6-4-4 to irrelevant. Sorry, Neil.
No, Neil did get the lowest score.
If you guys remember, in Wall Book It, I did originally say Cesaro and Sheamus, but then because I love the Hardy Boys so much, I switched back into the Hardy Boys. I'm like, nope, Hardy's.
Who was the one I got wrong? Oh, Bliss Sasha.
Yeah, this match.
Yeah.
One.
Otherwise, I would have clean swept.
Here's a dirty ending.
So, Sasha Bliss... Sasha Bliss? What? Dude,
Yes, please.
Dude,
Yeah.
fucking... Dude, do this match. Just do this match. I'm just gonna sit back for a second.
Good match.
Yeah.
Bad ending. Dislocating the shoulder.
Although it gave me
Awesome.
the point though.
It gave me the point. This is the second pay-per-view in a row where I've had at least one bitter point.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, dirty ending, but I got the point. Yeah.
I've been happy with all of my points. And you know what? I'm happy with the point I didn't get, too. Because it makes Bliss look like a cowardly champion. However, during the match, we can see that she's a good wrestler.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like, it makes Bliss look strong, but it also makes her look cowardly. So, I love it. This is exactly what Bliss should be. And then this is when you get Bliss into something like a steel cage, or like a Falls Count Anywhere, something like that. Then you take the title off of her, and I think that that's maybe what they're moving to for SummerSlam.
It might be a triple threat from what it feels like right now.
Triple threat's fun, because there's no countouts and no disqualifications in a triple threat.
Depending on what happens next week between Banks and Bayley. Because they're fighting for #1 contendership.
Oh yeah, of course they are. Bayley, bye.
Yeah. Well.
You're not a thing anymore.
Oh god.
That sounded like it was painful. Highlights of this match: Twisted Bliss up in the knees, and like immediately turned into a Banks statement was really good.
Yeah. The dislocating the elbow,
the
shoulder,
dislocating
whatever it
the
was.
elbow thing that looked fucking disgusting, and then she just pops it back in, and
it's the second time
her.
she's done it. Dude, like, she's done it before. It's just like, oh my god.
And I'm like, oh my god, Bliss, if you could get any hotter, you're double jointed. Oh, girl, I'm double jointed too. You go get both. No, but like, now this is where I'm hoping that like nobody from WWE ever watches my videos.
Yeah. As a convinced man watches this, the fuck is this?
I don't get it. What does she mean by double jointed? You're gonna get both. And Bliss is just standing there like, oh my god. So yeah, this match was good. Go watch this match. It was fucking awesome. This pay-per-view was really good. I don't want to admit it, because it's great balls of fire.
Yeah, it's just like, we were sitting there for weeks before this, just ragging on the name.
Yeah. This should have been Bad Blood.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Much blood was to be had.
And there was nothing great, there were no balls, and there was no fire.
Well, there were plenty of balls.
Oh.
The balls between their legs, or balls on the chest. There were balls in every match.
There were balls,
There
but the
was
balls
kind
weren't
of
problem.
fire later on, if you think about it.
Actually, no, wait a second. Somebody got kicked in their great balls of fire later on in the match.
Yes.
Yep.
Some might say later on in the card.
Hey, some might, but also fuck you. We move on to, I believe...
Next match, dirty ending, yay!
Dirty
My
ending. Would you call
God.
it a...
Shut up.
A dirty deed?
Don't taint it.
So, the Miz Taraj, Maurice, his fucking limo driver, the guy who does the catering, and the guy who dressed up as Barney for his fucking son's 6th birthday come out.
That was 4 people.
Yeah?
There's only 3.
Shut up. And, they fight Dean Ambrose, and it goes exactly as every single match between The Miz and Dean Ambrose has gone when there's somebody at ringside.
Yep, I don't learn.
You really don't. You keep going for Dean Ambrose, and I tell you to book with your head and not with your heart. And if you would have done that, you would have only lost to me by 1 point.
I actually would have tied you, technically.
No.
Actually, no, I would have beat you. No, I would have tied. Would have beat. Tied. Tied.
Tied.
That's
if you would have
tied.
picked Cesaro and Sheamus and The Miz.
Yeah.
Then, yeah,
Which
we
was my original answer versus nope.
You had to go for the heart.
Okay, so a little bit of breaking the fourth wall.
Okay.
In order to make sure that we get both of these videos out on time, directly after this, we're going to be doing the book it for Backlash, or not Backlash, Battleground.
Yep.
Yeah.
Craven,
Aye.
book with Your head! You could possibly beat me. Don't make me a five-time book it winner.
I mean, I'm not going to book with my head because, no.
I mean, you...
This is one pay-per-view.
Ambrose was a good match.
Was it?
It told the most story out of all the matches, including the fucking vehicular homicide match we're going to talk about next.
Should I mention that even though I said that Rollins is going after Miz, Ambrose is still in the picture as well?
Ambrose is still kind of in the picture, which means I'm thinking it's going to be like a triple threat.
No, they're going for a Shield reunion. Slowly.
Yeah, Reigns is kind of busy being in jail for 20 years to life.
No, he's not.
He should be.
No, he's not.
It's not technically... Yeah.
It was attempted vehicular homicide.
Yeah, but it's WWE, remember?
Oh, right. The police don't exist unless they do.
Right.
Pretty much.
But we'll get to that, because the funniest part of that match is not even that match. But, is there anything else to be said about Miz versus Ambrose?
I just hope that they fucking move on.
You know they're not.
No.
I really want this Miz-Ambrose thing to be done with. I'm sick and tired of seeing them wrestle. It's becoming John Cena, Randy Orton.
But at least John Cena and Randy Orton change it up like every so often.
They do not.
They change it up a little bit.
John Cena adds one move to his repertoire every 2 years. Randy Orton adds a move to his repertoire every 5 years. They wrestle about approximately 427 times a year.
Oh, well, they haven't really wrestled much lately.
Not much lately, but there was a huge scare that they were going to be a fucking World Heavyweight title match, and people were like, no, please don't. Please fucking don't. And now with this free agent Cena shit, fuck off.
Well, with the free agent thing, that means they're gonna keep Cena and Orton far away from each other, because Cena would just go to Raw and do something, and Orton will stay on SmackDown.
Yeah. Burn Sturgen versus Roman Reigns.
Interesting match.
Very, very good match, though.
Match of the night for me.
Very, 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 very close.
Yeah,
honest to God, a way better match than it had any right to be. All of their matches have been good.
Yeah. And
the only issue with it being an ambulance match is the getting over to the ambulance and it being a really slow thing.
Yeah. Like, fucking, when Strowman was eating the chair shots like they were nothing.
Oh, dude! My asshole puckered.
I'm just like, my god, this man's not even flinching.
No, like, I had like a pencil sharpener for a butthole for a second. Like, I was like, that is wild.
Yeah, like, that is how you book a fucking monster.
That is how you book someone to no-sell.
Why, who better than no-sell than a guy who's cracking 400 pounds?
Yeah.
It's like, bop,
Then they got over to the ambulance.
Stage.
And he's just tossing Roman Reigns around. Roman spears him into the fucking, into the light fixture, which, by the way, continues to do that stupid static effect throughout the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very clearly, like, cut out. It almost looks like a video game hole, like the one at the beginning of Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah, it's just like perfectly rectangular, square-ish.
Yeah. It's Strowman-shaped. And, like, it was great. And then it just got comedic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looney Tunes style.
Because it was literally Looney Tunes, because the match was won by Whoop Whoop. Basically, Roman goes to spear Braun Strowman into the ambulance. And Strowman sidesteps it, and just Roman goes, whoop!
Yay!
Yeah.
Shit! And it just gets thrown in, and he closes the doors, and he's like, fuck you, I win.
Yep.
And then Roman comes out, and he's like...
Pissed off.
And he's like, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you. And so he beats the shit out of Strowman to like an inch of his life, throws him in the back of the ambulance and shuts the door, commits Grand Theft Auto by assaulting an ambulance driver and throwing him out of the car so that he could steal the ambulance. Let's not beat around Stephanie McMahon's bush here. He stole the ambulance, drove it through a crowded backstage area that very well could have had people in it, and then, as I've alluded to in this entire review, attempted to commit vehicular homicide by slamming the back of the truck into a fucking wall. Now, first off, Roman, there's a thing called whiplash. I'm glad that you've become acquainted with it. Enjoy your neck brace.
But, Massacre, we gotta remember one thing.
What?
I'm just one guy.
I'm just one man!
Oh, poor Slater.
So, poor fucking Slater and poor Hawkins. So, in the midst of everybody yelling, like, of Kurt Angle going, we need to call 911, and Jamie Noble, bless that man's character of being every backstage guy ever,
Yeah.
of him going, Braun, can you hear me? Talk to me, Braun! We get interrupted by Face the Facts and I'm Just One Man. And this impromptu match happens. And here's the thing. I get what they were doing. They were putting on an impromptu match, like Kurt Angle, before he showed up to the thing, like before he showed up to the ambulance. It was almost like he called them and was like, just go out there and fight and distract the audience.
Yeah.
Right? So that they don't know about this. Distract them, have a match. I don't give a fuck how shitty it is. Do your shit.
Yeah.
It kind of had this WCW feel to it.
Now, that would have been perfectly fine. Had the backstage segments still not been shown on the Titantron,
yeah, that's a little tiny problem there.
and it was clear that the audience did not give a fuck about this match. They were looking at the Titantron the entire time.
They should have cut off. Yeah, they should have cut off the backstage for the audience watching, like at least, so then they can focus on what's happening in the ring rather than what's happening.
You know, focus on all 130 seconds of this match.
And they were like
you let the audience at home watch the backstage stuff, but
get the jaws of life. Get him on the girder. Get him on the girder. The winner of this match, Heath Slater. And I'm like,
what?
Congratulations, Slater. Your match wasn't even fucking televised.
No, technically it was televised, but not close.
Though his win wasn't televised. So, like, as far as I know, there was no fucking referee in that match. I'm pretty sure he just took out a taser. And, like, he took out, like, a fucking shock stick and just fucking clubbed Kurt Hawkins with it. He could have gutted him from the waist down and we wouldn't have known.
No, you wanna know what? They probably just sat in the middle of the ring playing patty cake and they just wait. It's like, wait, no, lay down, pin. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, just like fucking Rochambeau.
Yeah.
Listen, no, on shoot, motherfucker. So this was a really great match that turned, like, Looney Tunes really quickly.
I like how we just did 2 matches within one. We're like, this match, yeah, okay.
Because they did 2 matches in one.
Yeah, true.
Because, like, we handled that match the same way they did. So, Strowman was attacked by Roman Reigns with vehicular manslaughter. Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins had a match. Slater won, and he's on the girder.
Bloodied on the girder.
Except that Strowman walks out.
Yeah, looking like a beast.
But he never does anything for the rest of the match. Or for the rest of the card.
Nope.
So I can only assume that he is still walking the streets of... where the fuck are they?
Somewhere.
Dallas?
I think so.
Yeah. He's still walking the streets of Dallas, just proclaiming, Roman! Like some sort of wrestling fucking Broly from Dragon Ball Z.
That would explain why he was missing from Raw like the next night, but then he came back the week after.
Yeah, I believe it.
But notice how Braun almost always talks like he has something in his nose. Like he kind of talks like he's always sick.
Roman. Braun. He's a Pokemon. Like he's just the physical embodiment of a Hariyama. Speaking of which, the physical embodiment of a fucking Blissey and the physical embodiment of a Machamp are about to fight.
Yeah. Okay. That's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
I mean, I call Samoa Joe a Hariyama.
Yo, you kind of right.
Braun.
What would that make, like, Braun then? A Lucario?
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan! My dude, you right. He got the pouch, though!
Anyways, welcome to the last match of Who Can Sweat More.
Yeah, so the Great American Sweat-Off happened.
The I Sweat match.
The I Sweat match.
And I've wanted this match for, like, several months now.
Everybody's been wanting this match, and it was great. Like,
but one little tiny problem with it, which we'll get to eventually.
Obviously Heyman grabs the mic to do Brock's entrance, and Joe just fucking decimates Brock in the early on. Just blindsides him, attacks him, Uranagi through the announce table. Fuck you.
So good. It was so...
Yeah.
That was such a great spot.
It was so great. It was like, oh shit, we haven't broken an announce table yet.
Right?
Yo, Brock, you about to eat this fucking IKEA furniture, my dude. Oh, the match was just really good.
Oh, yeah, the match was pretty good except for the ending.
It was too short.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. It was way too short. They could have made this easily 15, maybe 20 minutes.
I would have agreed on like a 15-minute match.
Yeah, it was just so... It was so abrupt, I'd say.
Yeah.
It wasn't... I would say it was short in my... Sorry to counteract that, but it was just like... Random, done. Okay, what?
But at the same time, I guess maybe because of what happened with Strowman and Reigns, that kind of cut down what like they could have done.
It's almost like Roman Reigns is getting way too much fucking screen time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even Reigns getting the screen time. For the most part, we were just looking at a fucking ambulance. While Braun Strowman decided where he was going to blade. And then he decided he was going to blade, like, his knee or something? Or, like, elbow?
I thought it was forehead.
No. There was one of his ligaments was, like, he bladed hella hard.
I think that was his arm.
I think it was his arm, because they were pushing the elbow.
Also his face.
Yeah.
Also his face. But, like, Yeah, just seeing multiple Uranagis and fucking Joe going to Suplex City. The Coquina Clutch being pushed as this move that, like, if it gets locked onto you fully, like with the vice grip knees, you're a dead person.
Yep.
He almost had that, too.
He did, but he was on the ropes, which, by the way, the ref did not force him to break the hold.
Well, because it's Brock fucking Lesnar.
It's Braun fucking Joman, okay?
Like, it's Brock Lesnar. You know he's not gonna fucking be out.
That's okay.
And hey, look.
We had Sasha Bliss earlier. I don't even know what the fuck I'm on about. I ship Sasha Bliss.
Like, just the sudden fucking F5 and then, like, 1, 2, 3. It's, no.
I was a little surprised that Joe went down after one F5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was even talking to my dad about this, and he's like, well, Brock Lesnar is supposed to be this big guy, like, one F5 is supposed to put anybody away. I'm like,
yeah, no.
But it's still just so sudden.
But
like,
Joe is not supposed to be anybody.
Yeah. Like, I have to, again, like, recall the Plumpy, but basically what he said about this match is that the hype ate this match alive.
I disagree.
No. It was still a good match, it's just the fact that they had to rush it because of time.
I also don't see this being the last time these two are going to fight.
Oh, hell no.
No.
That's why there's arguably a triple threat, maybe Fatal 4-Way, whatever the fuck they're doing by now at SummerSlam.
That might be
Probably
the only way
Fatal 4-Way.
That might be the only way you can get the title off Brock. Because apparently after SummerSlam, Brock's leaving the WWE.
Fatal 4-Way then.
Fatal 7-Way. Just everybody kill Brock. Oh, God. The last Fatal 4-Way, they tried to do that shit. They put him through 2 tables. They put him through the fucking announce table. And Brock was like, no! I choose scenery constantly. You can't beat me with furniture.
Maybe they just need to use the LED screen, because that stage went through a lot of trouble that night.
Yeah, they did.
First it was Bliss and Banks, and then Strowman and Reigns.
So, the final scores are 6-4-4-3. Neo, it was nice having you. Lady Fortune and Craven, you guys can take solace in the fact that you tied for middle. Again.
Second pay-per-view in a row.
And I can take solace in the fact that I fucking whipped your asses again.
I believe, for the record, you're the Roman Reigns of our group right now. You're being
I am the big dog.
And soon enough, one day, you will be coming down that stage.
Oops, sorry. Can't play that. That's copyrighted. I'll play that if I get to 10 wins.
Oh!
But we will see you guys very, very soon, actually, for WWE Battleground 2017 predictions.
Yeah.
But until then, don't forget to tell us how you booked it in the comments section down below, and if you guys got the clean sweep, or maybe the show just went a little bit not how you thought it would. And don't forget to follow us on our respective Twitters. I'm the Medieval Massacre at Time for a Massacre.
I'm Craven Gaming at The Craven Gaming.
I am Lady Fortune at Lady Fortune WWE.
And we will see you guys when the curtains open again.